Hello and welcome to another match for the ASUS Open 2012 final battle of the year, live from Kiev. Well, the teams are, I'm not, but it's going to be iCCup playing up against Don't Waste Time, and I know I wasn't supposed to be casting this match, or at least wasn't planning to, but there has been some delays in the games, and we have to wait for iCCup to play this game before they can play up against Empire, which is the game that we will cast as well. So I decided to just cast this game as well, because you want to see this, right? We're going to have iCCup on the Dire side, Don't Waste Time on the Radiant side. In case you're wondering who is iCCup right now, because I don't see PGG anymore. That's correct. PGG is no longer an iCCup. Same thing as Hexor. He got also removed, and basically iCCup is now has the exact same lineup as formerly known Devil Mice. Of course, the team that we know that came third in the World Cyber Games finals in China. We're gonna have another game with a Magnus apparently. First pick goes to the Dire team, as we have the Darkseer and the Phantom or Templar Assassin being banned out by iCCup, with the Undying and the Bedrider the ones to be banned out by Don't Waste Time. And therefore the Magnus the first pick up there. Let's see what Don't Waste Time wants to pick up instead. I mean, there's still a lot of good heroes in the pool, like the Bounty Hunter, like the Jakiro, and maybe even like a Wisp. It depends really on what they want to do. Maybe even pick up already a Sven, just to make sure that their opponents cannot pick it up, because of course we know that Sven Magnus is very strong.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm still, every time I say that, I'm thinking back to the game two nights ago when we actually saw Magnus and Sven in a really awkward game. I'm actually not even going to say anything about it, but watch Pulse versus Mouse on my YouTube channel if you want to know more about that. Wow! First pick up Nyx Assassin and a Keeper of the Light. Now we know that combination, because that's a very annoying combination. Basically, Nyx Assassin will be allowed to mana burn the entire time. Nyx Assassin normally early in the game he's a very strong hero because of his stun normally, and yes, he's also annoying because of his mana drain, but he's not that strong because he doesn't have that mana pool to constantly have that up. So that's where Keeper of Light comes in, where he can just chakra magic that Nyx Assassin, and it will be a very annoying lane to deal with. We've got the Jakiro and the Shadow Demon picked up by iCCup, so that will be the hero of their choice. As we're gonna see what the last pickup is for Don't Waste Time. By the way, if you want to know more about this ASUS Open 2012 Final Battle of the Year, you can go to the dota2.starladder.tv, and then you go to the first post. If you turn it to English, you go to the first post of the what am I saying? First post of the news posts. If you go to the English one, and you see schedule and things like that. As I'm just, as you can see, adjusting on the stream, because this is a bit bigger. It's bad. It's good. But I mean, it's good. So so that's the one that that you can go to if you want to check more news. Actually, it's being linked in the chat. Do that. For this game, unfortunately, I mean, you can watch all these games inside the game client also with the StarLadder TV ticket from Season 4. Unfortunately, I'm not audioable right now in this game, but that doesn't matter. You can hear me here. It's all good, as we're waiting for the first ban out for iCCup. I mean, they're taking a long time, ticking into their bonus time soon. With the Rubik was, by the way, the last pickup for Don't Waste Time. So keeping it very, very open still. I mean, we have seen all of these three heroes as supports. We have seen them all as solo heroes. So, if you want to decide, okay, what are you going to ban out? Well, you're going to ban out heroes that have a big impact, like a Luna. Maybe like a Sven if you don't want to pick it up yourself. Of course, iCCup is the one that has got the first pickup, so they don't need to ban out heroes that they want to pick up themselves. But we still have Chaos Knight and Sven, both heroes that are working very good together with the Shadow Demon. There goes the Sven ban out first, though. Don't waste time. They know what they have to fear. But of course already Magnus Jakiro is already a very strong combination. If you get a good reverse polarity, Ice Path, Macropyre over the top, Shockwave, there's dual breath, there's really no chance of surviving if you're, well, unless you're a very, very tanky hero. But so far, Don't Waste Time, they don't have any tanky heroes yet. It's gonna be the Chaos Knight actually that gets banned out by iCCup themselves. With the Lifesteal now banned out by Don't Waste Time. I mean, they're banning out the hard carries. I'm kinda curious to see what iCCup is gonna end up with. If we're going to see one of the carries that we normally don't get to see, which would be very welcome, because we have seen so many Svens and also Chaos Knights, etc. before. As we're going to see a Bounty Hunter still getting banned out. He was not picked up just yet. But maybe iCCup running their Magnus as an off lane already. So still needing a mid lane and a carry hero, and then they don't need the Bounty Hunter anymore. It's got the last ban out from Don't Waste Time coming up shortly. And indeed, once again, there is no PGG anymore on iCCup, no Hexor anymore on iCCup. It is just the what am I saying? It's just Devil Mice. It's all Devil Mice right now.
10 seconds remaining.
And we do, of course, know those people, so that's all fine. As we were waiting for the last banner coming off from Don't Waste Time. They have used their bonus time already, with the iCCup actually not using any of their bonus time so far. And they're going into the reserve time already for this last ban. What carry do they not want to face with the combination of the Shadow Demon and the Jakiro? Basically, what it can go everything. Basically, everything is good to have. Next to that, I mean, Jakiro, Shadow Demon alone are already such strong dual lane heroes, tri-lane heroes. I mean, you have got the defense with the disruption and to save your life, and the ice path to stop the opponents from chasing you. And you've also got the aggression with the disruption to start something off, and then ice path over the top to not miss it. And that's the anti-mage with the Faceless Void banned out. So still a ban out for the Faceless Void and anti-mage. I mean, one of the heroes left, right? That means also that Don't Waste Time don't have that much choice anymore to pick up a carry. Maybe something like Juggernaut would still be welcome to have, or maybe even a Phantom Lancer if they want to go for Keeper of Light Phantom Lancer combination. Because that, yeah, we've seen that before, and it works out. It actually worked out yesterday also for example, Virtus Pro.
10 seconds remaining.
But we're gonna see. Of course, if you're up against an anti-mage, you kind of know you can't make the game too long, because then you won't be able to be in the advanced anymore. And they pick up a lone druid, so that will probably be their off lane. Even though we also have seen him as a mid lane, we've seen him also as a tri lane, just a safe farmer. And then again, I mean, Don't Waste Time. They're making sure that they're forcing iCCup to think about how is their opponent gonna lane this. I mean, there's so many possibilities. Of course, on the other side, we know that iCCup is pretty straightforward with their lanes. I mean, you're not going to place anti-mates on an aggressive tri-lane, so it's going to be a safe tri-lane that might try to go for some kills. Of course, anti-mates can come in to get those last hits after Jakiro and Shadow Demon set something up for him. Magnus could be mid, could be off lane, but it all depends on what the last pickup is going to be for iCCup. Of course, we still have a lot of off laners in there, also a lot of mid heroes. So like Windrunner, we still have that one. Queen of Pain is a very strong mid laner also, if they just want to have that one not being because of course, I mean, they don't really know who they're going to be up against, so Queen of Pain would be a good one to have, as would the Invoker. Just solid save mid lane heroes. That's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna go into their bonus time now for the first time. And this is actually also good for Don't Waste Time, because they need that time apparently. They used a lot of their time, only have 10 seconds bonus time left, so they need this time also for themselves to think about what their last pickup is gonna be. I mean, they picked up a lone druid, and I just said that you want to be ending not too late, because that anti-mage is of course in the game. Lone druid is a fairly late hero. Fair late game hero, that is, but it depends really on his build. You can of course build up like if you see a lone druid being built up with a maelstrom, for example, it will be then a lone druid that will be ready to fight a bit earlier than if you're going for a radiance, depending on how much farm he's gonna get though. Oh, Night Stalker, I like it. I like it. He is gonna be the mid lane hero. The reason I like Night Stalker is I have to actually say there's not that much that he can pair up with, but maybe that aggressive tri-lane, or that safe tri-lane is the one that he can gank or something like that. But Night Stalker is a hero that is a very aggressive hero, of course, also, and they want to make sure that they're gonna. Okay, this is gonna be pun. They're gonna don't waste time. I know, right? I had to do it. By trying to make, of course, the Night Stalker, Magnus, Shadow Demon, and Jakiro distract, Don't Waste Time from that anti-mage, so that anti-mage can again farm up a bit more. So at the same time, we see the Windrunner being picked up by Don't Waste Time, and they're going for Team Green or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, because of course, since I said I'm casting using Dota TV, meaning I have to just set up the free camera. Bam. That's that. But yeah, we have a Reconnect Tasa. Reconnect the Stasa? I don't know. It's gonna be happening. So we have a pause. Oh my god, we have a pause. Surprise! I know. So let's see who's playing what. Because personally, I'm not that familiar with Don't Waste Time, so we're gonna see Keelek playing the Windrunner. It will be Twill Doda, we'll also link his Twitter with this one. Twill Doda will be playing the Rubik. It will be Shurik, who will be playing the Keeper of Light. Jet will be playing the Lone Druid with Fear on the Nyx Assassin, not to be confused with the Fear that is officially in EG. It's a different Fear, capital letter Fear that is. We're jumping ourselves over to iCCup, where we see J4 playing the Magnus. We see FNG playing the Shadow Demon. We Just Dick is going to be playing the Jakiro, Jackal, of course, and the Anti-Mage, and that will leave Sunlight to be playing that Night Stalker, probably in the mid lane. Interesting indeed, and fun indeed. Rebooted. Okay, we have a rebooted and a what was the other one? Rebooted and a Reconnect Acid. I know, sucks. Anyway, if you've been here for the entire day, of course, we started casting at 12, which is already over 5 hours ago. We started casting games, the first 3 games of Na'Vi for the group stages. There has been a lot of pauses in those games, and that's why I'm making a bit fun of the pauses. Because we've even had a game, for the people that weren't aware, we had a game where the pause was longer than the game. How about that? How about that? This is not the last game. Of course, if you look at the roster, you see that, like, okay, you know what, in theory this should be the last game, but actually, the schedule has actually kind of ran late. Meaning that iCCup still has to play a match before they can actually face up against Empire, and Empire will be facing iCCup after this game, and that's the one that we're actually gonna be watching. But we can't do that anyway until iCCup has finished this match, so I figured I might as well cast this match instead. So that's gonna be that. As we're still waiting for the pause to be unpaused, we do have the oh, the rotation is gone. We do have Sunlight in the pool, but we have got a switch up from Heroes, with J4 actually picking up the Night Stalker. Now Sunlight is on the Magnus, and we're just waiting for the Keeper of the Light. This is the pause meta game. Oh yeah, this is when the mind games happen. I'm not assuming iCCup will win, actually. Because I'm not familiar with. Well, I know that iCCup has won or came third in World Cyber Games. It is basically the only team that I'm actually familiar with. Don't Waste Time, I'm not so familiar with. I'm usually a fan of teams that I'm not so familiar with, though, because normally if you have like a matchup of 2 teams, you know, like for example, you're gonna have a matchup between 2 teams, you know. You normally know in your head who's gonna be the favorite, but right now I actually have no idea, and that's good, because we don't want to know who's gonna be winning. Taters, there is a post. Sorry for the people that are watching the VOD. There's a question that I should put my Twitter, YouTube, and such links in my Team Liquid stream description. But there is actually the comments section. I mean, I made a forum post that got linked to there, right? So that should be visible. Maybe I should link them again anyway. We're waiting still for the disconnects to be done on the side of Don't Waste Time. I'm actually, okay, I'm gonna pun this, like pun intended, and so. Here it goes, here it goes. The team Don't Waste Time is wasting time with the pause. Okay, it wasn't that strong. There was such potential there. I kind of failed. There has to be a better way. I'm thinking right now of better pun right now. Help me out. I'm a better caster than a comedian. Wow, that's a compliment, thank you. Come on, someone give me better pun. There's so much pun potential here. Don't Waste Time is wasting time. Team Huskar is failing without. No. Team Huskar got what they wanted. Team Huskar had the Huskar band out against them by Empire. Empire was afraid of facing the Huskar of the Huskar Masters. I know, that's a win. That's a win. I'm not wasting your time by casting don't waste time. Although it's a better pun than my pun was. Don't waste time is wasting our time by pausing the game. Don't waste time thinking of puns. Thank you. I will not do that then. We still don't have a goal. I'm waiting for the lone druid to be back, and then we can jump ourselves into the game. Well, actually, we already jumped ourselves into the game. It's just not started yet because there's a pause. No real surprise there. Pauses, pauses, pauses. It is the day of pauses. As we're gonna see this as like, oh, reconnection. No, this was a disconnection. Never mind. Oh, but it was actually, I mean, this is of course held in the Cyber Arena in Kiev. Same place, exactly the same place as where Starladder finals, offline finals are going to be happening next week. So, in a way, it's actually good that these problems are occurring so that Starladder will not have any problems next week. Right? Right? Of course, maybe hopefully tomorrow all the problems are also solved. Of course, for the people also that just joined asking, what tourney is this? Well, since we have time, because no, don't waste time is actually pausing the game for a long time, I will tell it to you. We are watching the ASUS Open 2012 final battle of the year. There are 12 teams competing. And all 12 teams are actually at the Cyber Arena in Kiev. That also makes for all 12 teams that are actually, I mean, it's a Russian CIS tournament, like only Russian, Ukrainian teams, etc. There's actually a lot of those around. So there's also teams like Navi, Virtus Pro, Empire, as we saw already today inside this tournament. Also iCCup, as you can see, Illuminate, new art style team is here as well, and that is this tournament. So 12 teams. There's group stages going on right now. Everybody face each other once, just the best out of one. You get a point for each win that you have, and I think only the top two will be continuing on to the quarterfinals that are going to be happening on what's it called? Saturday. Quarterfinals and semifinals are on Saturday, and on Sunday there's the third place decider and the finals then as well. So that is going to be the case for the schedule, because today the group stages, 15 games today, tomorrow group stages, 15 games tomorrow, and there's going to be 3 games at the same time constantly, though of course I have to say, I mean, that is the plan, that is the aim, but there has of course been already a lot of delays today, making for example this game being right now while we already should be at iCCup versus Empire, which is going to be happening after this one, so there's actually that bit of a delay right there. That is going to be the case, as well, in theory there's 3 games at the same time, so 5 games casted. If you want to check out the other games that are going on right now, there's no other game going on, I believe, but you can check out the other streams. There is a community casters going on. It is it is Dota Talk stream on Twitch TV, as well as Buskip. Although for him it's getting quite late since he is living in Australia, so I'm not quite sure if he's still there. But in theory he should be there, as we're still waiting for Keeper of the Light to reconnect back in, since we can. How does this work? Hey! This is, oh yeah, lol. I'm a bit confused. I'm actually not gonna tell you that. No, it's too embarrassing. There will be an unpause shortly. Don't worry about it. Unpause will be happening in a moment. I just got told. So that is at least gonna be happy times for us then, as there is indeed the reconnect again. So that's gonna be the start of that one. And we should be having the game starting again in just a moment. Come on, come on. Hearts being thrown out all around. Unpause happening. Booyah. Okay, resume the game. My expectations that we're gonna see a smoke purchased by someone. Yeah, it is Nyx Assassin. There's also a courier in the inventory. There you go. Finally, oh, it's a. Ah, that's unusual, but I'm not too happy about that one. That was just a Sephiric Greevil. Well, we do have everybody of no, don't waste time going towards the top lane right now. They're probably going to use the smoke soon if they want to do that, to try and catch someone off by surprise on the top lane. And things are moving indeed. Happy times. There are going to be, of all the games that I'm casting, there are going to be VODs on my YouTube And of course, if you want to check out the replays, that's also possible because all of these games are casted using the Starladder TV ticket for Season 4, so you can check out all the replays there if you want to. Just buy the ticket and you will have access to everything. And the smoke is indeed up, and I'm looking for something. Of course, I already went over everybody who's playing what, so that is that. As we're seeing them looking for something. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to find anything though. I mean, they're sticking around their tower. iCCup being fairly safe there. Even have someone still around their tier 2 tower, probably aiming on pulling this stack. And then just trying to deny some more creeps there. Don't waste time. I think they're wasting time in the jungle from the Dire. Oh my god! Oh, they're going to be 3 versus 3 soon. Shadow Demon actually sees them. Daylight. Place a sentry ward there though. To just block that creep spawn as they're going to be walking up the high ground. I'm not sure if he should be doing that, and he changes his mind. No, there he goes again. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine with the ward placed up the high ground there, and instantly the counter ward on the other side is going to be there as well. With Shadow Demon having a Venomancer ward. Oh my god, FNG. Not good, not good, not good. There is also Shadow Demon wards, of course. In the meantime, we have got a double damage Sunlight standing around there helping out their Rubik. Or helping out the Rubik. He's not helping out the Rubik at all. He's killing off the Rubik, and it should be a first blood. One more hit needed. Bam! You're dead! Go in the way of Sunlight. He's not going to help out the Rubik at all. He actually killed it off. As we see J4 in the mid lane on the Night Stalker. It's indeed going to be an offline Magnus played by Sunlight. We are going to see Jet soloing the bottom lane, which will mean that we're having an aggressive trialer here with the Nyx Assassin, Windrunner, and the Keeper of the Light. Lane that we don't normally see. But they want to try to shut down that anti-mage. Let's see how successful they're going to be at that, of course. Looking for Illuminate up on the creeps, of course, like the neutrals as well. Icepad gonna go through, hitting on 2. Where are they gonna go for? Disruption there. There's not gonna be anything else because he's still level 1. They're trying to block him in. Impales there, they'll blink away. iCCup. Jackal gets that kill on his anti-mage. 2 kills going the way of iCCup already. And important, it's the kill actually on Jackal, so he has got that gold. And that's the one person in this game that you don't want to be giving kills this early already. As we have, of course, got Sunlight. He's getting harassed by the Bear. Bear can just continue to do that constantly. As we have level 3 already up on the Lone Druid. We, of course, had Magnus. He picked up the first Blood Gold, so he's not that sad that he's getting forced away. But he is kind of losing out on some experience here. As also with the, actually the Orb of Venom being very annoying on this Bear. And let's see if this aggressive trialer can actually kill something off, because right now they've only got 1 death on their side, and the thing about an aggressive trialer is if you don't kill off stuff, it's not going to be successful. We've got a rotation of We Just Stick and FNG towards the mid lane. I want to try and take down Rubik again. No more mana up on Rubik for telekinesis, try and save his life, either Void, Disruption, and this should be a kill. Icepad to follow up, and that's a clean swipe kill. It is FNG that picks up the kill for that one. So indeed clean, as we have actually got a dive from the Windrunner past the tower. Wants to go for Jackal. Can't do this right now. Will be attacked by the tower by 2 hits, maybe even 3. Nah, it's just 2. Still annoying, easy tangle, but we'll be fine. But realized, of course, that the anti-mage was left alone. He actually popped his salve for that one, but it got a kill on the middle lane, so definitely not a bad start at all for iCCup, as they're already pulling ahead from their opponents. Don't waste time. As we've got the bottle up on the Night Stalker. Another bottle being going towards the bottom lane, towards Sunlight, who's going to be having some more mana with that. Maybe able to try and get in range a bit more of that Lone Druid. Would, of course, be very welcome. As they're seeing on the top lane. Blink away from the anti-mage again. I mean, he's getting harassed a lot. He's got 11 last hits, which is actually quite impressive against an aggressive tri lane. Windrunner actually has 7, so is behind. But he's still not having the freedom to farm as he would want to. Shackle's not gonna latch, they can't go in. The aggressive trial lane not being as aggressive as they can. There is, however, a chakra magic up. So we might see them going for a bit more, as in the mana burn is already there, so they might try to mana burn a bit more, and Illuminate gonna go through. Here comes the mana burn as well. There's actually clarity going on the Nyx Assassin as well. And the mana is actually going put up on the Keeper of Light. I'm quite surprised to not see them trying to be a bit more aggressive. I mean, there's a reason this is called an aggressive trial lane. Right? Not going so well so far. In the meantime, J4's on 21 for 6 last hits, with Twildoda being on 12 for 1, not being having as fun of a time as he would want to have. Of course, he already died twice. Shackle, Latches, Shadow Demon. No more mana left on the next test, and no more impale for him, as we have got the Jakiro in some trouble. Here comes Jackal though, wants to go for something, decides to go on the Keeper of Light. Icepad gonna lock in on feel like Soulcatcher there as well. Will be sure to dive first. Can they find another one? Jackal can blink again in 1 second. There he goes. Trying to block him. One more hit. Impale trying to help out. Now he's actually going to be having to run away from this one. But can't blink just yet. And they will go away with 1 kill for them. But again, it's an aggressive trial lane. Aggressive trial lane is the one that should be getting the kills, not the other one. So that is not gonna be a good thing at all for Don't Waste Time, as we're gonna have Regis Stick standing around again. Has got an ice pet. They could try to go on someone. Jackal actually being very low here. Does have a ring of regen with all the kills that he's been getting, or well, assists rather. There's more mana being picked up by the Windrunner, but he's level 5, so already a higher level than everybody here on the tri lane. There's a ring of regen, as said. He's having a good time there, regardless of being up against an aggressive tri lane, which is normally not working out that great, and his last hits are not something to write home about either. Sunlight, wow, this is a lot of harassment. The bear actually got pulled back, probably mistake, and is actually now going to get summoned back, and he will be fine again. Use this bottle to be able to get some more HP and a mana. And in the meantime, Ice Path is trying to defend Jackal from going down. So far so good though. Just hanging around there with an Ice Path should be enough. And the illusion of Rubik will just try to throw out some harassment. And he actually used a dual breath on that one. Now he's out of mana, apart from the 3 tango stick charges that he still has. As Rubik himself, he's level 5, level 6 already on the Night Stalker. Did not spec his darkness. We'll probably be using that before the nighttime ends regardless. And well, nighttime is about to come in 10 seconds time, so that's going to be the start of him trying to maybe roam around getting a bit more kills, even though he's already doing good on that middle lane. I mean, he's getting basically free farm. He is highest up on the last hits and a nice, and he is indeed going somewhere. He's going to try to find a rune, 6-minute rune perhaps. Is he going to get lucky? Yes, he is. No, wait, that's the activation. Oh, he is getting lucky regardless. Okay, this is his diving rune. He can dive, then go back up to health again, and then dive again, perhaps. As it looks like he's looking for the lone druid. Of course, he's gonna get some help from his buddy Sunlight. Where are you going? He doesn't see him right now. I mean, everybody knows it's nighttime, so they know they have to be careful. So lone druid is gonna be extra careful, and that's why J4 is gonna be trying to get middle instead. Because I mean, Rubik, he can dive towers with Rubik. That's fine. And now he gets spotted. Is he gonna turn around? No. So much potential. So much potential. But no, it's not happening. Impale, Illuminate, Shackle, trouble! That's it. Blink away. So Shackle is only level 1 or something. Yes, it is. And that's not gonna be good. But at least a lot of harassment done again, and again he's forced back. He is, however, level 6. So he's doing good on the levels, as we are going to see the level advantage very far in favor of iCCup. I mean, it's not just the levels that the anti-mage is getting, it's also J4 that's getting more levels than this Rubik right now. He's level 7, with J4, Twildota being on level 5 still. Well, in the meantime, Magnus can stick around. He also is level 7 on the Lone Druid. I mean, he can stick around for the experience, not that much hassle. The supports from iCCup get those experience from the kills that have been done on the top lane, get experience from the jungle creeps that they've been able to kill off. And of course, Jackal's been able to get a lot of experience while being on a tri lane, because his supports are not picking up that much experience, and Nightstalker now finally managed to get a dive. It is Twildota that still died. No real surprise there. He actually got helped out by FNG, and there was a void. And that's all that it took. In the meantime, Impale up on Jackal. Ice Path, nice. Windrunner gonna be able to not do anything anymore. Have to get away. There's actually already Liquid Fire up on the Jakiro. It's gonna be very annoying, as we have got a rotation. Hello, J4. Looking for a target. Is gonna be finding a Spiked Carapace Nyx Assassin. Gonna go for someone else then. TP out was already done by the Windrunner, but it's sure it's actually making a not too inconspicuous exit, because he has a trail of creeps chasing him down. It's quite obvious that he's running there. But it's not going to be fast enough for J4 to get there anymore. I mean, he got 1 kill already in the nighttime. He got 2 assists in the daytime earlier, so he's definitely not doing bad by any means. As we have got someone, reverse polarity, Twildota. He doesn't really need the Night Stalker, but it's probably going to get help anyway. Hello, J4. There's the Void, and gets an Urn Charge in return to get his HP back up with the haste run up on Magnus. We'll be back on his lane very far. And again, Twill has died how many times this game? 4 times. He is not having a fun game. And again, he is level 6 now, so that is at least something good. But he is so far behind already, if you consider those mid lanes. And here we go. J4 wants to go for Jet. Jet getting blocked there. There's the Urn Charge. Screw her away. It's gonna be the Jakiro that's gonna try and land an Ice Path, gets it as well, and another kill for J4. That is his third kill in the game, third kill in the nighttime. He is having a fun time here, and he will be trying to help out. Maybe his team's trying to take down a tower, unless he wants to continue going for kills, of course. It all depends. He actually already used his nighttime. His anti-mage still goes down in the top lane. Finally, aggressive trial lane, even though this was a dual effort. There was a mana burn. Oh, and he's actually going to go for this. No mana left on the Windrunner either, so the mana void would have done a lot of damage, but would have not have done enough to kill her off. And the Windrun made sure that he doesn't want to chase that anymore. In the meantime, of course, the tier 1 tower bottom looks to be going down. But it is not looking good for Don't Waste Time. And they're actually having to walk all the way back towards the base, and with only Keeper of Light left. I mean, it's still a good hero to have on the offlane. It's not for nothing that we see him sometimes as a solo offlane hero, just because he can push that lane out and can just make sure that the tower is not going to die. But it's not ideal at all, as we have got from the lineup from Don't Waste Time. It's only the Lone Druid that's actually doing reasonably well. Of course, Windrunner is not doing bad at all. She didn't die yet, she got the kill. But she won't be having that big of an impact. It will be the Lone Druid that will have to do it. I mean, if you look at iCCup, they've not just got the Night Stalker and the Magnus for mid-game, they also got the Anti-Mage for late-game. While for Don't Waste Time, it is just mostly late-game that they have. Mid-game, I mean, Rubik is not going to be able to make that big of an impact anymore, not with having died already 4 times. He's not going to be a threat anymore to iCCup. Windrunner is doing nicely, but we know Windrunners, they can be very dangerous if they have that free farm, of course, but she's probably still going to be the one that is going to be going for the face boots, for the 4 staff, and it's going to be more of a number 3 hero. Oh, mid lane, Ice Path, and that's going to be another kill. Twildota going down. TP in from Windrunner was too late. Still going to land a power shot, and actually picks up the Jakiro with that one. Nice job.
Good shot, right?
Good shot, right indeed, Windrunner. Pat in the back for you on the shoulder. But that is, I mean, she has to be a semi-carry in this game. There's no real other solution. Nice Shackle again. I'm gonna stop Night Stalker from chasing her down. The Windrunner is up again in 7 seconds. J4 got the right path. Indeed. Oh, and there he goes. No void. Bam, you're dead. Still. So that is Night Stalker just getting his 5th kill. It hasn't died just yet. It's got 1700 gold. In the meantime, bottom lane is also gonna have some action going off. It is Jet that's here. The TP came actually in from the Jakiro, is hanging around here just in case he comes too close again. There's gonna be an Ice Path and maybe even a reverse polarity being used on that, since it is a cooldown again. As in the mid lane, 3 heroes soon here from Don't Waste Time. They are looking to maybe try up and kill J4 or FNG, as we have another pause, because pauses is the game of today. But we have got, of course, I mean, iCCup in favor, no real surprise. 5k in favor already even. That's also with 1 tower going down, of course, but the kills making the most of the difference. Experience graph, same story, as we have got a question mark from FNG. No real surprise. No real surprise at all. But we should be having it on pause again. There we go. And the Skype apparently is not that ideal today for the teams at the Cyber Arena in Kiev, Ukraine. We've got Spirit Boots, we've got Spirit Bear with Face Boots. Oh, Skewer, hello. Oh, that missed, but it doesn't matter. Ice Path still hit, Reverse Polarity still hit as well. Jet, Macropire will be going down, and it is Reach 6 that gets the kill, so happy times for him. Finally gets something as well. Or at least it's his second kill of the game, so not doing bad regardless, but nice job regardless. And of course, I mean, you're wondering why Reverse Polarity was a clean kill. Well, actually, Lone Druid is such a tanky hero that he actually did have a chance to get away there. So it's good that he used the Reverse Polarity on that. S4 gonna come in, finds 3 heroes. There's a Telekinesis. Can they get him? Void being stolen. Burst damage to go. Now trying to run away. It is nighttime. He might be extra fast, but is he gonna be fast enough? Has still got bottle charges. Uses them as well. Getting chased down. Will be safe because he is just Night Stalker and it is nighttime. So he's super duper fast. 3 versus 1, and he's able to walk away alive, and that is going to be the level difference and the farm difference that is making his job right now. And even a Vanguard now complete as he picks up his wait, what's it called? Vitality booster. But it's just pure level difference. I mean, look at that. Night Stalker is level 10. He was up against a level 4, a level 6, and the Rubik is still level 6 also. No, level 7 actually just now. But that is just, I mean, the levels is just not there. Not there. On the clock it is 5 AM, so it is nighttime still. The darkness is actually on cooldown already. 50 seconds he can make it nighttime again though. As we have got, of course, Fear, he is now level 6 as we just saw. He might be trying to go for a bit more aggression right now. He has of course got that Vendetta. Might try to set up some more kills as they probably would want that. I mean, Doughboy's Time has got this lineup that's built around the Lone Druid. If Lone Druid is getting farmed, that's good. They have of course also got a very Turley lineup. There is a Illuminate, Power Shot, Impales, Fate Bolts. It's all ranged AoE damage things, and they can hold on for a long time. But it all depends. Can Jet still farm while they are being shut down, or while the rest is being shut down, and keeping the rest busy? As we have got the reverse polarity being used for a solo kill up on the Rubik. Of course, Shakira also still going down. We still have Fear trying to get away from this one, but it is oh, Vendetta. Oh, he broke his Vendetta. What? Looked like he used no, was not Vendetta. He's gonna be able to be alive. Here comes the rest. Silence up. Shockwave going through. J4 wants to go for a kill. Urn Charge already up there. Illuminates go through from the side. Might help out. It actually doesn't hit anything. Never mind. Oh, I'm not sure what Windrunner was aiming to do here, but he has face boots. Yeah, the Void will get the kill. Unstoppable J4. He hasn't died yet. It's been in 9 out of the 12 kills. Illuminates go through. Here also comes the Shadow Demon. Soulcatcher up on there. Look at that Void! One more hit away from dying, and that will be J4. Urn Charge getting the kill, and now it's gonna be full Ice Pad. You're gonna go off. Silence is there. Cannot land the Void that he still has stolen. There goes another Void. This is just a massacre. Dual Breath misses, but I don't think it's gonna be mattering, and it's actually we just dig and still gets the last hit. Ice Pad's gonna hit him. Jet, who was still trying to chase down the supports, hasn't been able to get the kill yet. Now he will get the kill, but will he be getting away with his life? Urn Charge goes off. No Ice Pad because no mana, so that's a small well, blessing there, as we also have an Entangle up on J4. Here comes Fear, though. Has, of course, got that Vendetta. Impale to follow up. Will he die for the first time? Again, a lucky Entangle. Icepad's gonna try to help out. It is daytime. He is slow. He is so slow, trying to get himself away. They're chasing him down still. The Impale will be up again now. He just needs to hit it, and the Bear is not going to be able to chase it down anymore, and they are not going to be able to chase it down. There goes the Skewer, and another Icepad hits on 2. Shockwave going through. Dual Breath as well. Jet very low on life. If the Bear dies, he'll die too. The Demonic Purge up on the Bear. Will the Bear die? The Bear dies. Monster dies as well. Sherpick gets down by the Icepad. Double kill for We Just Take. What kind of Dota is this? They're just walking in one by one and dying one by one. No kills being done. Apart from that Shadow Demon going down, but he already got back to get revenge on the Bear that killed him off. In the meantime, on the top lane, more Dota going on. Telekinesis up on Jackal. Shackle latches, and that was Jackal Shackle. I know, was rhyming. He still goes down. Second time he goes down in this game. Is he actually the hero that died most in this game? On this, no, he actually died just as much as the Jakiro. Well, that's fun. But in the meantime, I mean, the rest of iCCup is just completely dominating the game, and therefore the anti-mage can, I mean, he can be a bit more ballsy than he normally is. He's doing okay regardless. He also has a Battle Fury already complete. Of course, needs to have his oh, wait a second, Vendetta, Impale. I think this is gonna be a kill on the support. Grats, Fade Bolt going through to get the kill. 4 heroes being used for that one. No Ice Path on creeps. But this is going to be a tier 1 tower getting pressured. Are they going to fight this? I think they can. They don't have, well actually they have the reverse polarity. They need Magnus, though. Here he is. He actually has a Blink Dagger. This could be big. There's also of course, a Macropyre right there. Come on, Sunlight, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, Blink in, reverse polarity hits only on 2, but we'll be okay with that. Skewer towards the sideway. The tower already going down there. It was the Rubik that goes down first. Fear now trying to get himself away. Has already used his fight Carapace. Darkness being popped. Nice Impale. Ice Path still got it. What a great Ice Path. And that is nice Stalker picking up the kill with a Void. Now Disruption. Soul Catcher up on Jet. Demonic Purge as well, slowing him down for J4 to catch up. Shockwave going through, and it is again J4 gets a double kill. Godlike Night Stalker. He's been on 13 kills. He's got 9 last hits for himself. 13 out of the 19 kills. He's doing great. And this is, by the way, all 4 versus 5, by the way. iCCup has got 4 heroes actively involved in these fights. They just have Jackal trying to farm what he can on the meantime. As I wanted to say earlier, he is having his Battle Fury, but without his power threads, he doesn't do that much just yet in the jungle, but he will have it complete shortly, especially with these towers going down still. Killik is trying to do what he can against that, but he still hasn't got his... well, he's almost got his 4 staff complete, but hasn't got it just yet. As the daytime commences, so we see iCCup backing out. There's no darkness up, so they have to wait either 90 seconds or until it's nighttime once again by natural causes. Okay, that just sounded like someone died. But anyway, by natural causes, just when the sun goes down. You know? It happens in Dota. Trust me. But yeah, so they back off, and they will only probably go aggressive unless they can find someone out of position and get someone in, of course, with a skewer. Oh, actually, I should just not talk if I'm saying that kind of stuff, because it looks like iCCup. They want to go for this keeper of light. There goes a blink, and that's going to be a kill. Sunlight picking it up, very clean, easy kill. So they are going to be aggressive if they can. Impale still hits on Sunlight. This is going to be dangerous. Disruption helping out, but the Fateful still picks off Sunlight. Now FNG gonna come here. Daylight J4 coming in. Still lands a void. FNG staying alive. Fear chasing him down. Though there will be an Impale, and that will be able to get the kill. Ice Pet still hits on Fear. New Breath going through as well. Blink here from the Anti-Mage. He's decided to join the fight. It is Fear that still dropped. Anti-Mage chasing down the rest. Can he get someone, or will he just back off and go for Ancients? Alright, he backs off and goes for the lane rather than going for Ancients. It's a bit too early for Ancients, baby. But that is still, I mean, they still, I mean, the two people that I said were aggressive, like the Magnus and the Shadow Demon, both went down. As J4 is going to be in some trouble there. Telekinesis going through Ice Path, helping J4 out. But, I mean, they still got some revenge. They got at least a kill from it. But again, without that nighttime, they don't have the advantage that they normally have. Without the reverse polarity as well, I mean, it's just, those kind of things are not worth it. They shouldn't be letting that happen. Of course, still Anti-Mage came in. He didn't get the kill, actually. But he was still able to be there for the experience and for the gold. So that's that. He has got his power threads complete right now, so we'll just be able to continue to farm continuously as we have in the meantime on the bottom lane. Farming heroes, surprise. So for now, I mean, like I said, iCCup, apart from what just happened, they should probably be a bit more calm unless there's going to be nighttime again soon, which they can do. And they actually smoke up, maybe going for Rosha, maybe going for a fight. But we do also have everybody of Don't Waste Time. They are, I mean, they're pretty scared right now, and I don't blame them. So they are grouping up. There's 4 heroes in this middle lane here, but the only one not there is, of course, Jet. As I said during the draft, wait a second, I'm going to continue talking that soon. There comes Sunlight. Drum Charge is activated. Reverse polarity only on 1, though. He must be disappointed by that. Nice shackle also. Disruption helping out. Illuminate will still go through. Disruption not saving him against that one. As Fear trying to get himself away is invisible, but doesn't matter. He still go down. Sentry Ward is there. As still Fear goes down. He did pick up the Chikiro while doing so. But in the meantime, Illuminate goes through again, but J4 just coming in the side. Hello, Haste Rune. Nice soccer that popped his darkness and is flying around the map like a crazy person. Now turns itself to Twill. Will he continue going? Nah, he will just run away. That Windrunner is too scary there. So the Haste Rune, and here he gets help. Dodges this power shot. Nice job, Twill. There's a blink in, skewer away, and that should be the death of Twill there for sure. There we go. Fade will still go through, but doesn't get a kill anymore, as it's J4 again that picks up the kill because, you know, he does that. Still hasn't died yet. 2,900 gold. He's going, of course, for a Aghanim Scepter. He wants to be that Radar Night Stalker. He wants to have that control, wants to be there for everything. Shackle still latches, Illuminate does still reach him. Power shot might be there as well. He's getting chased down, more mana for the Windrunner, getting 4-staff forward, Windrun there as well, but here comes Sunlight. He has got a skewer as well, but he doesn't need it. It needs, he just wants to save his teammate. J4 will be fine, as it is daytime again, because his ultimate ran out. We will have, it's 5 PM, we will have nighttime again shortly, as also we do have the Aghanims completed up on J4. He is, I think he's having a really fun game right now. Yeah. Is able to be saved by his teammates if he has it, if he isn't a chance of dying, and if he doesn't, well, then he's killing stuff. As we have Vendetta up on Fear, he's gonna find Jackal though. There's the hit, there's the Impale. Need more teammates. Mana drain, mana burn. Jackal will be able to blink away though. We'll be fine with that. Jakiro gonna be there to land an Ice Path to make sure that Fear doesn't think about chasing this, but I'm not sure if they even could. It's just better safe than sorry. In the meantime, we still have all tier 2 towers alive on the side of Don't Waste Time, with only one tier 1 tower left to be taken down on iCCup, so that's fairly even, to be fair. On towers, that is. On kills, it's of course not even. And we also have the gold graph towards the 12k in favor of iCCup, with the experience graph. I mean, it's obvious that iCCup is in favor, right? That should be clear. But the thing is, Don't Waste Time, they do have that turtle lineup. And they might be able to get it done with the Lone Druid. It will all depend though. Like, the team fight is definitely there on iCCup. There's nothing that Don't Waste Time can do in the team fight. They have to get that. They have to get this guy just overpowered. But he's already died 4 times. He's got 3,100 gold. He is going for that Radiance still, even though it's going to be a fairly late one. But yeah, I'm worried for them. I am worried for them. And now also Aegis up on the anti-mage. They look like they're ready to fight soon. I mean, Jackal will have his Manta style fairly soon, and when that happens, they might just go for 5-man node and let's say, you know what? We are ahead in this game. We got our Manta style. We got our ultis up. Let's just go for it. And they might just do that, and then they will get the well, if there's no Radiance up yet, and if there's not enough farm yet up on Jet, of course the Lone Druid, then it will be game over. But it's all depending on Don't Waste Time, and of course on how iCCup is going to try to initiate, because that's one of the things that a lot of pushing lineups normally is. It's their trap. If there is, oh wait a second, Vendetta, they see him now. Hello. Hello. No entangle on first hit. Near actually comes Sunlight as well. Vendetta still getting used. Impale as well. Where is the skewer? There's the skewer. Reverse polarity. Is it gonna use? Yes, it is. And that hits on 3 heroes. It looks like, as it's a bundle of HP points, and that is actually the Aegis being used. With Sunlight backing out from this one again, Jackal will be able to blink away from this unless he's gonna get shackled on telekinesis, which he is. Shockwave still going through. There is We Just Dig trying to help out. Tier 1 tower, of course, still standing, so an easy place for people to TP to. 3 versus 3 on the top lane now that the Nyx is down. And more TPs incoming, so it will be an uneven fight soon. And that will be 4 versus 3. Right now, I think you should back off. Don't waste time. Don't waste time backing off. Skewer up on Killick, trying to get himself away. Silence up, Void up, and that's the kill. Jackal picking it up. TP's out from the rest. Smart choice. And the Baron just gets summoned back. Windrunner being the only one to die there, next to, of course, the Nyx Assassin that was the first one to die. And, I mean, they didn't waste the Aegis. They lost the Aegis, which is, of course, a shame. But, it's a good thing that the Aegis was on the anti-mage. Basically all I have to say about that, as we do have them going for the tier 2. I mean, they don't have to deal with the Windrunner, which is probably one of the more farmed heroes up on the Don't Waste Time. It is, actually. We've seen it on the net worth. And I don't think Jet's going to try to defend this. He needs to farm, and he knows it too, so he is farming. And he has got the relic up on there, up on the courier, I guess. Oh, he has to be very careful, though. Is he going to get it? No. Skull. Oh, wait. Oh, stop.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
That is the relic! Down! Sorry, shouting. That is the relic. That was all the gold for this guy.
Radiant's top tower is under.
You know, it's a good thing that items don't drop from the courier when he dies. I think that was at some point it was the case. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That the items dropped if the courier dies, or that they were just disappearing. Death goes down. Without a bear. The shame, the humiliation. Anyway, it is iCCup that is with that kill on the courier. Is all of a sudden, I mean, look at the net worth difference now. I mean, that doesn't count of course the relic, because it's in the courier, and the courier doesn't count for net worth. He is all of a sudden below the support Jakiro up on iCCup. It is a sad day for Don't Waste Time. As we see Nyx Assassin. Is he still going for Dagon? I mean, by the time he has that, I think iCCup will not care too much about it, because they will be so tanky. Look at this Night Stalker. Vanguard, 30k or 3k gold, as well as an Aghanim. He is just looking very strong right now, and even got his overpower there. As we do have the Magnus, the drums, the Blink Dagger. He is not going to be feeling too much from that Dagon either. As we have, maybe the Shadow Demon will die from it, perhaps. And of course Jakiro will be susceptible to that. He does have a Veil of Discord to help out with getting more damage done with his Necropire. We do have everybody of iCCup roaming around this middle. Silence is up, forced off to the high ground though. Oh, Sunlight trying to just, of course, skewer someone down with him to the lower ground, but not able to do it, as we see the tier 2 tower going to be taken down. I don't think there's anything that Don't Waste Time can do against it, apart from, of course, using their counter push turtle abilities, which are Power Shot, Illuminate, stuff like that. 1300 gold up on the Keeper of Light, as we have an Ice Path. Oh, nice force staff, will be safe again. But yeah, Dagon probably still the case for Fear if he gets the gold up for that. We have a mechanism being built up by the Windrunner, still being forced to do that because there's nobody else that has the amount of farm as we have in the meantime. Ice Path, there is an Impale, it's on Jackal. Looks like Sunlight still wants to do something though. He still has to have reverse polarity, just needs to blink and go, but he can't go, he can't find the opening, and now also is being burned away from a lot of mana by Fear, who gets some mana again, of course, from the Keeper of the Light also. In the meantime, tier 3 tower taking some damage, but not enough to actually be at risk yet. Boards going up everywhere. Anti-Mage decides, you know what, I'm going to be farming creeps. I need gold. In the meantime, J4 just going into the base of their opponents. Fortification gets forced out. So that is at least gone for the next time they go in. Dual Breath clearing out some of the creep waves. Shadow Poison trying to get some more vision up on the heroes on the side of Don't Waste Time. Oh, Anti-Mage. He decided to go blinking in. He has got himself a Basher, of course, but you saw him buying earlier. Not enough mana to mana void that Rubik, so he will be able to go back again. In the meantime, though, that distraction caused the rest of iCCup to force down the tier 3 tower slightly. It's only left on 300 HP. The Baron now comes back. Here comes Jet as well. There is a skewer to low ground. Jet, a lot of trouble for him. Gets 4 staff up to the high ground again. Ice Path going through, not hitting anything. In the meantime, Illuminate's going through, just picking off iCCup's heroes. And they don't have that mechanism, so they kind of actually need it. So that's something that's kind of bad. Silence up, Void up. J4 gonna go for the tower. Impale misses, which is a bit of a shame. Ice Path still hits a Dual Breath as well. There also goes the Spike Carapace, but it's a bit wasted there. As in the meantime, Anti-Mage also picked up the tier 3 tower. They were just split pushing like no tomorrow. And that is gonna be iCCup backing off again. Should be just fine. As we're gonna have an Assault Grass up on J4. I mean, he just needs the what's it called? The Hyperstone. Almost there. Only needs 300 more gold and then he has it. And now we have finally the mechanism indeed is being built up by FNG. Just needs the recipe. 200 gold to go. Which unfortunately he's not going to be getting by taking down a tower unless his Anti-Mage can take down a tier 3 tower. He actually finished off his Abyssal Blade before finishing up his Manta style, which is fairly interesting, very interesting. Also finished up his Vladimir's because he could. He is so far ahead that he doesn't need to ask anybody of his own team to go for that. Just goes for that himself. He has of course got the highest net worth in the game. He's got 18k gold net worth, with the second highest being 8k behind him, which is his own teammates still. And of course, I mean, we have the courier up again on the Radiant side, so that means that we do have the relic up. In the meantime, of course, I mean, Jet didn't have that easy of a time, so he still hasn't managed to farm up the recipe for the Radiance, so he still only has that relic. And nothing more just yet, as we have the gold graph growing past 25k in favor of iCCup. Experience graph also going past the 25k right now. And Jet just TP's back to base just because he can. Summons his bear again just because he didn't want to get caught out of position. Jackal coming towards the top lane, of course, being very risky there with his Abyssal Blade. And if you look at the level differences, take a look at that. Lone Druid level 14 and Jackal just got level 20. And that is not something that you want to be fighting one-on-one with for sure. It just wouldn't be in your favor. And we slowly but steadily got again iCCup just walking up to the high ground, doing what they can. They actually place a sentry ward. If there's going to be an assassin going for someone, then they will see it. As they go up the high ground. In the meantime, split pushing. Anti-Mage on the top lane, middle lane, and these on the bottom lane. We see that Don't Waste Time thinking about who to go for, but they can't really go for anybody. I mean, the Anti-Mage will blink away if gone on, and they don't really want to fight against that Magnus there, as the melee barracks already get dropped off. They really can't fight this. Apparently Silence is up there, and there's a Skewer, hits on Fear, and he's invisible though. And there goes the Void, he still gets picked up. Anti-Mage coming in, there's Telekinesis up on just 6, Jackal doesn't hit. They need to be away here. Void goes through, 4 staff forward. Now Cruel Dota getting silenced up, but not getting slow just yet, and they don't know who to go on. They will go for Shurik right now, as we have Jet still being picked up on the side by Lone Druid. There goes Shurik as well, picked up by Sick, and again they go for the barracks because they can. And that is 3 heroes just picked up so very fast, without even a real fight. I mean, I'm saying without a real fight, but I basically mean without having a reverse polarity used. And a GG gets called, so that will be the end of the game, as we will have another game soon. It will be a game between iCCup and Don't Waste Time. I'm actually not going to wait until the end screen because you can't, or yeah. I just have to check out if the game doesn't start yet. Oh no, it will be iCCup also, so we just have to wait and see. iCCup is going to be taking on Empire after this game. Don't go anywhere. My name is Sheever. Support me on YouTube if you want by subscribing to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming. I'm also SheeverGaming on Twitter and on Facebook. And here is the end screen, and we will be seeing another game of Dota right after this one, as I hope that I haven't started yet, but it should be just fine. So stick around. We'll be having another game coming up. There we go.